Hi, my name is Menelito Mansueto. In this video, I'm going to give a very short introduction of ancient Greek philosophy and a short background of Western philosophy. Philosophy in the Western tradition began as a sort of reaction from the mythical beliefs of the ancient Greeks. Of course, you might be familiar with the mythical picture of the ancient world as described in the early writings of ancient poets such as Iliad and Odyssey of Homer and the Theogony of Hesiod. Our early ancient Greek philosophers whom we refer to as natural philosophers were the first one who attempted to provide explanations of the natural phenomena away from the mythical picture or worldview. You know, the gods and goddesses have a say in the natural phenomenon. Say the thunder and lightning were caused by the fighting immortals, and the hammer of Thor, for example, have caused the huge thunderous sound across the sky. But contrary to this tradition, practice, or belief, Thales, who is our very first philosopher of the ancient Greeks, had sought for natural explanations of the natural phenomena. You know, Thales was a very amazing philosopher and natural scientist. One of Thales' most interesting achievements is that he accurately predicted the solar eclipse in the year 585 before Christ era. Another interesting thing is that he was able to provide an accurate measurement, particularly the height of the pyramids of Egypt, without necessarily measuring the actual object. Devoid of any modern measuring apparatus, this old Greek philosopher was able to come up with an exact and accurate measurement. And it is simply amazing how he does that, isn't it? Think about how he was able to do that. We shall go back to that question later. And this is what we meant when we say that philosophy is defined as the science that deals with all the knowable in their ultimate causes, with the abstractive power of natural human reason alone. Thales used his practical common sense alone in the absence of advanced and modern instruments or paraphernalia to determine the height of a pyramid. There are many other pre-Socratic ancient Greek philosophers aside from Thales. The list includes Anaxagoras, Anaximenes, Pythagoras, to whom the Pythagorean theorem is attributed to, Democritus, Protagoras, and many others. But in this video, we shall focus only to Heraclitus and Parmenides because of their huge influence in the thoughts of the young Greek poet Aristocles, who was later known as Plato. Aristocles later changed his name to Plato. Plato or Aristocles was said to have burnt his collection of poems upon learning or encountering Socrates' teachings. So Heraclitus, Parmenides, and later Socrates, these three great sages will form part as the foundation or great influences of the philosophical thoughts of Plato. Heraclitus developed the concept of the world of becoming or the world of change. He is popular in the saying, "You cannot step in the same river twice." Whoa, what was that? Why can't I step twice in the same river? In Heraclitus' mind, by the time you step twice in the same river, it's no longer the same water that flows, since the water continuously flows in the stream. For Heraclitus, nothing is permanent in this world except one thing, except change. Parmenides, on the other hand, opposes Heraclitus' teaching by believing in the notion of being, referring to the notion of permanence. For Parmenides, he believed in the contrary, that change is only illusory, and that change is only an illusion. For him, being is one, and whatever is, and whatever is not, is not. For Parmenides, change is only an illusion because, for him, change should be a total annihilation. But what Heraclitus have referred to as change was for Parmenides only a simple transition or transformation of one state of being to another. But the essence of the matter remained the same. Like when the child grows to an adult, he is still the same person. We shall see later that Heraclitus and Parmenides played a very important influence in the divided line theory of Plato. Socrates was also widely influential, particularly among the youths of Athens, and partly because of the nature of his death. Socrates is often compared to Jesus of Palestine, except that Socrates did not intend to establish a religion.